So right after the birth of his brand new son, Elon Musk decides to step into that proverbial E-ring and take on Johnny Depp fans. Man, if this doesn't say something about the guy and exactly where his mind's at, I don't think anything will. So hey there. So today we return to that wonderful world of Johnny Depp coverage. And my, it is an interesting world. This stuff, it never seems to want to stop. Now, before we get there, very briefly, we are launching a comic book May the 15th. Make sure you join us. That's my birthday as well. We'll have fun on stream. We'll have a lot of guests here. Also, we have a sign-up sheet. This, it basically allows us to give you some kind of exclusive. If you sign up before that launch date, you'll get an exclusive trading card with your purchase. So make sure you do that. It will only be with that, and I'll talk about the comic at the end of this video. Thank you. So if you've kept up with what's been going on with a certain nameless person, we're going to call them that all the time, and Elon Musk, there were some fascinating accusations that came out about a month or so ago. You can see pictures here. We'll catch up on that again in just a moment, but this, it seems to be an addition to that. And wow, this could be a spicy addition indeed. Now, what's absolutely crazy about this, at least it seems like it to me, on May the 4th, you had this man start talking about the baby's coming. May the 5th, you have articles like this. Amidst the nameless one's cheating allegations, Elon Musk and Mama Grimes welcome first child and reveal its name. And today, he's out on Twitter taking up for this person here that's not connected or associated in any way to what should be happening in the now. Now, what's fascinating about the two articles that I've been borrowing from, and we'll look at them both here, is they put together a timeline that makes you say, man, maybe Mama Grimes should ask a few questions about a certain association with a nameless one. See, if you look at this, they basically captured tweets. And on May the 4th, you have them tweeting about news on baby, answering, hey, the baby's just a few hours away. And then later on, tweeting about mom and baby being all good. Now, I want to say with that, too, I'm glad that mom and baby are all good. I don't have anything against anyone in this. I'm just covering this because I find it to be, interesting. Now, I'm going to cover this tweet and part of another one. I'm going to redact the portion where he actually shows his child because whether or not he shows his child is irrelevant. Throwing the child into this kind of madness, yeah, it's ugly. It's beyond ugly. So anyway, somebody asks about, boy or girl. He actually answers boy. They said, we really need to see pictures of the baby. Please do share. And then people ask for a pic of them holding the baby, that would break the internet. Please share. And he gives them one. Now, you notice all of this, it takes place on the 5th, too. Just again, to give you some kind of timeline. So here's an article from The Blast talking about May the 6th with Elon Musk defending the nameless one, taking on Johnny Depp fans after his son is born. So Elon Musk, it starts out, may have welcomed his newborn son into the world hours ago, but he did not miss a beat when it came to clapping back against those taking shots at his famous friends. The Tesla chief was on social media Tuesday evening, where he began taking shots at UK. You see that advisor there, I'm not going to use that word, Neil Ferguson, who just stepped down from his government post after getting caught breaking quarantine rules for a tryst with a married woman. So he had a tryst before. You can see why people might say something to him and be like, well, you know what? You fit those rules. So after that, apparently Johnny Depp fans are quote-unquote on the attack. I find that to be fascinating too, to say they're on the attack, considering it was Elon Musk that was going after somebody for the exact same thing people are going to bring up. So even though Musk was taking aim at Ferguson, it wasn't long before fans of Johnny Depp targeted the SpaceX founder and accused him of being involved in extramarital affairs. Specifically, the online users brought up the accusation that Musk carried on an inappropriate relationship with the nameless one while she was going through her split with the Pirates of the Caribbean star. Now, we'll cover this even more in depth in just a moment, but I want you to look at this and to see what it's saying here. They talk about the video that we saw. We looked at it at the very beginning, and it notes no timestamps or clues to when or where their pictures were taken. However, security guards have previously gone on record to state that Musk visited the Nameless One on multiple occasions before and after she filed for divorce on May 2016. Now, while we don't have timestamps with that particular instance, we do have timestamps with another one, 5/22/2016, where James Franco was actually visiting. And yeah, there's some pretty inappropriate stuff, it looks like, going on there too. This is one day after Johnny Depp left. So if that's any indication to the timeline we're looking at, yeah, I'm sure that Elon Musk was probably around that time too. Now, Musk, he adamantly denies he was involved in any kind of tryst or love triangle and reaffirmed that stance on Tuesday. This is false. Johnny Depp's team put out video evidence, but conveniently excluded the date stamp, as it was well after Johnny Depp and the Nameless One had separated, Musk wrote on a tweet. So that's interesting there. You know, he's going to visit somebody. Of course, we have, again, date ranges with other people, but not that guy. Nope, not that guy at all. So if we continue looking here, a diehard Johnny Depp fan continued to lay into Musk and did not let him off the hook for the denials. The building staff, he goes, testified under oath that they let you in the building while Johnny was filming in Australia. The Nameless One asked them to get you an FOB, so you had freedom to come and go. Security saw you multiple times while they were married, the person wrote to Musk. Ooh, that doesn't look good. That doesn't look at all. So Musk once again claimed that whoever gave a deposition was not telling the truth and wrote, "This person is lying. Why does Johnny Depp want to believe he got unked so bad anyway?" So on that post, they have screenshots of deposition. And these screenshots of deposition, they read as follows. Mr. Depp home? No, he wasn't home there. So, you know, this stuff was going on behind his back. How frequently did Mr. Musk visit the building? A few times a week. And you said that that was before the incident in May of 2016, correct? That's correct. Ooh, that looks bad there. During the same period of time, when you were hearing about Mr. Depp's finger and talking about it with your friends, is that the same period of time when you saw Mr. Musk visiting the Nameless One at the penthouse? That's correct. So is it fair to say, if we can figure out when Mr. Depp injured his finger, we can figure out when you saw Mr. Musk visiting the penthouse to see the Nameless One? That's correct. Again, that looks horrible there, because not only does it establish a timeline to what exactly is transpiring, but it says that these people that are not on his payroll, they work for the building, they don't work specifically for Depp, are saying, yeah, you know, that wasn't just going on afterwards. It was going on way before. Now think about the bombshell that's considered therein. They're not talking about something that happened right after the fall apart or even right before it. They're talking about something that's transpiring within a month of the marriage. One freaking month into it. This is also noted in the filing by Depp. You can see it here. Unbeknownst to Mr. Depp, no later than 1 month after his marriage to the Nameless One, she was spending time in a new relationship with Tesla and SpaceX founder Elon Musk. Only one calendar month after Mr. Depp and the Nameless One were married, while Mr. Depp was out of the country filming in March 2015, Eastern Columbia building personnel testified that the Nameless One received Musk late at night at Mr. Depp's penthouse. Man, that is absolutely messed up. Now, all of this, of course, it was captured in this exclusive from the Daily Mail. Swimsuit-clad Nameless One is caught on surveillance tape cuddling up to Elon Musk in Johnny Depp's private penthouse elevator as actor accuses her of starting an affair with billionaire a month into their marriage. Nameless One is seen cuddling up to Elon Musk in private elevator to Johnny Depp's penthouse. In exclusive new images, the Nameless nameless one is seen with Musk's arm draped around her as they ride the elevator at the luxury downtown LA apartment complex where she once lived with Depp. And you can see all of that continue to be spelled out. There were 3 pictures that were involved in this too. I mean, you can see that there. You can see how she's clad and on when they're discussing this. You can see the proximity, how that comes together. There is definitely something going on within it. And of course, you can see this one as well. Remember, though, he's saying, all of that, they were already over. Nothing was going on. Nothing was wrong. Of course, Johnny Depp says otherwise. And if you look at other things that were transpiring within that, it feels like, maybe it's a nameless one that's been lying about it. They have a relationship after this, too. It's supposed to be a very short one. But, if it's a short one, maybe it was a little longer than everybody knew. I don't know. I just find it interesting that he's going to war right after his kid is born, focusing on this mess and focusing on other stuff instead of that. It seems like there's some connection there still too, but hey, what do I know? And of course, got to throw some sand at Johnny Depp because all of this stuff was going on behind his back. So of course, he's the bad guy in it, right? He's the bad guy, interestingly enough. But anyway, let me know what you think about this stuff. So to reiterate, we have a comic book coming up May 15th, 2020. That's in a week and change. It's also my birthday. And we'll have a stream then. We'll have a lot of fun. If you sign up here now, there will be a link in the description, and you decide to purchase something, you'll get a trading card absolutely free with it. It's a comic book about that umbrella guy and little umbrella girl facing off against an ancient evil in an all-new adventure. And it's all ages, Lovecraftian type tale, but it's there so my daughter, she can actually enjoy comic books, and so all of you can too. So join us with that. Check it out, and as always, thank you. I appreciate you being here. You make these endeavors possible. Without you, none of this stuff works, and I mean that. Not enough people thank you for it. I really, really thank you because I appreciate you, and we'll see you soon. Thanks.